Imagine a country that depends almost entirely on foreign fuel to run its electricity industries and transportation. Suddenly, war breaks out in the Middle East, oil shipments are disrupted, LNG supplies are halted, and the global energy prices skyrocket. This is the reality Bangladesh is now facing. Amid this crisis, Bangladesh and the United States have signed a new Energy Memorandum of Understanding (MOU), sparking widespread discussion in the country. The reason is that only a few months ago, Bangladesh had already agreed to purchase $15 billion worth of energy from the United States over the next 15 years. So the question is, why is there a need for another agreement now? Is this a strategic move to ensure Bangladesh's energy security or a part of a broader effort to expand US influence? Today, we will discuss the reason behind this agreement, its potential benefits and risks for Bangladesh, and how it may impact the country's energy sector in the future. Recently, in Washington, Bangladesh's Foreign Minister Khalilur Rahman and US Energy Secretary Chris Wright signed this Memorandum of Understanding. According to the information from Bangladesh Embassy, the main objectives of the agreements are to diversify energy sources, to ensure long-term energy security, and to strengthen energy cooperation between the two countries. Under this agreement, cooperation will expand in LNG, LPG, oil, geothermal energy, and bioenergy sectors. It also includes collaboration in technology research and skill development. Bangladesh's State Minister for Power, Energy and Mineral Resources, Anandya Islam Ahmed, said that ensuring the country's energy security is the primary goal of this agreement. Currently, a large share of Bangladesh's energy imports come from Middle Eastern countries, especially Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Oman, and the United Arab Emirates. However, the recent Iran conflict and instability around the Strait of Hormuz have seriously disrupted that supply chain. As a result, Bangladesh has been forced to buy LNG from the spot market at a much higher prices. In this situation, the government is now giving greater importance to the United States as an alternative energy source. At present, nearly 40% of Bangladesh's total gas production is operated by the American company Chevron. In addition, US companies are showing increasing interest in LNG terminal operations and offshore oil and gas exploration in deep sea areas. According to experts, this agreement will not only create alternative energy sources for Bangladesh, but also strengthen the business position of American companies in the country. Now, the question is, will this agreement truly benefit Bangladesh? On the positive side, dependence on Middle Eastern countries could decrease. Alternative supplies would be available during crisis and long-term energy security may improve. However, there are also concerns. If Bangladesh becomes tied to long-term imports at high prices, it could create additional pressure on the economy. The Bangladesh-US energy agreement is not just an ordinary deal. It is directly connected to the future of the energy diplomacy and economic security. On one hand, it could open new opportunities for Bangladesh. On the other hand, without proper planning and transparency, it could also create a new form of dependency.